everyone, this is Sunniva.
And this is Johannes.
And you are watching Board Gaming Ramblings.
And today we are reboxing another E-Raptor insert.
This time it's Brass Birmingham, one of our favorite games.
It is, so that's why I wanted this insert, because it is one of our favorite games.
Yes.
And then when I got the insert, and I kind of understood that I have done a boo-boo. Because I suddenly realized that we own the Kickstarter version of Brass Birmingham.
Yes.
And this is a copy of the original Birmingham, or the retail version. This is That Deep. And then we have the Kickstarter edition that we have, which is That Deep. So that might not work too well. So that is why we have borrowed this from a friend. So we will see how it works. And we also have this here to try to put the insert in here to see if we can actually use it, or if we have to give it away. But anyways, this was a very simple insert. It's also obvious that it's one of the, because I put it together, you watch TV while I put it together, so you saw it.
All the perks.
Very, very simple, as you will see, but it has evolved a bit, I feel like, since some of the earlier ones that we made from E-Raptor. This has some symbols to tell you what's going where in the resource tray, and it's also the best of the ones to put together, like the Anachronic Lands of Caledonia. It's been only, I think, the Great Western Trail that was a bit other than that. If you want to see us actually make the insert, go and watch the Clans Caledonia insert video, because there we actually make it and put it together. The other videos, we just put them together to see how it works, and we critique them along the way, and that's what we're going to do today. This one probably going to be a simple one if you take out the insert pieces, because there's only 1, 2, 3 of them, because this is a very, very... Oh yeah, I already said it, so. And there is only so many pieces here. We have the color pieces here, and this copy hasn't been opened, basically. So we have all of this, all the different resources. We have the cards.
Because we have the iron clays for our copy.
Yes.
But these coins actually look quite nice as well.
But we never actually store the iron clays in the game, because we use them for other games as well. So we are down here, or the map, like that. I'm guessing that's going to be on top probably. Or maybe the box lid is going to be over it. We will see, but that is basically everything, because there's not too much in this game. This is one of those games like you might not need an insert because it's so few things, but especially like these resource trays, I'm always a fan of those. So that you can just put them out on the board and you can actually use them. So this is going to be very simple. I can start with this.
Yes.
Maybe you want to open the cards.
Yeah, I can open the cards.
And usually for these we have like pictures for where everything's going. I don't feel like I need that here, so we're just going to try and see what happens. So here we have the different colors.
So we're doing improv right now.
It's smaller than the other, I think.
No more. No.
That's
not.
Yeah. So I'm going to do this.
So I feel like this should be going. No.
This is a very simple one, like to. So we need to there's different kind of cards.
Sorting it probably.
Aren't there different kind of cards on the back? And these are going down.
Are they? I haven't really sorted this game. That is usually your job. So they're the same mostly. Yeah,
you have the jokers and the reference cards. So basically, I think the reason for this is because you can have them sleeved. So there's enough space for them. So it's basically just to make them into 3 piles.
Yes.
Because those you just then grab out and shuffle together.
Yeah.
So since we don't have them sleeved, they fit nicely in 2, and I'm going to put those over here. So what do you think are going in here?
I think they're 2. I thought maybe the money, but no, they're going there. Sorry. Then, well, I don't know. I thought these were the player colors at least.
Yeah, well, that's 4, so that's obviously.
What is going over here? These maybe?
Yeah.
But one more. I don't know.
No, maybe I have to go and watch the images.
Yeah, I think we should do that either way. Just
so yeah, if you just open it up, I will see what they have, kind of what their thoughts are. So these are videos where we go online and do things. So I'm gonna search for Brass Birmingham.
No more Ziploc baggies. Oh.
So in those 2, yeah, it's just the colors like these and those in the other ones. Yeah. So the coins here.
Nice, quite simple.
Yeah. And then in these you have half of the tokens for the players, and then yeah, you can have that down there, of course.
I don't know.
There's
Like
actually quite enough room for the coins. You can even have
half of the. I don't know what you're trying.
no
to
half
say.
of this, and you should probably sort them. You don't need to do that now, but that would be the best. So you can just take them out and just.
We don't want to sort them for our friend.
No, and it doesn't really matter for the video. Like it's not like
No, it doesn't.
Didn't work sorted. Like it's not like oh yeah it worked, it fit perfectly, but if you sorted it you couldn't fit. So these are. I always like when money are on different sizes, so that it's easier to differentiate them when you have them.
Yes, especially when we're playing with iron clays. We really like that they're. Wait, what?
No, they're not different sizes then,
No.
obviously.
But we play with the iron clays a lot.
We do. They are really,
beautiful.
really good. Yeah. So that's this tray. I think this is very neat. You can have that out on the table.
Yeah, that's nice.
And it's easy to pick up, even from me. You can put like, so you have just enough here. Pretty easy because there's more than enough room for the money. So it's easy to go in and pick up the coins you need. So I think this works very, very neat.
That is good.
Very, very, very well. Okay. This works very well.
Very, very, very well.
Very,
actually.
very well.
Very. Yeah.
So yeah, if you put this between us, then I can also work on this.
Oh.
Something like that. Boom. So yeah, if you sort these, then it's going to be easier because then it's in the Ziploc bag. Like this is the biggest time saver for this insert, basically.
Oh yeah.
Is to have these sorted and then easier to get them on the player board in a logical way. As you see, we're not sorting them now, but that does make it a lot simpler because that is the hassle of setting up this game. All games that have like a player board where you have to place a lot of stuff is way better if you have some way of organizing it in the box.
I agree.
But this does work really well.
I'm usually playing purple, aren't I? When we play this.
Aren't you playing this
Yeah,
color?
I'm playing with the
man in the top hat.
hat.
The top hat man.
Top hat man.
Top hat man. Okay. So as you see, this is a very, very simple insert, but I think this is always good. I think this is neat because it will quicken up the setup time for the game, which is kind of the point of the insert, to have the game easier to set up and to put down.
Wisdom.
And it's not that much of a job to sort these after you play.
No, absolutely
because
not.
many you haven't built, so those you just take them back from the board and you place them where they're supposed to be. So
no, that shouldn't be a problem at all.
No. I think so. That means that this is a very functional and workable insert, and it makes sense. Because I was like, this is a very small game. There's not many components, but it has that setup.
Yeah.
And this is possible, or this is able then to take away some of that setup.
Yeah, because some of the other games that we have reboxed, they have been more complex, more stuff.
More stuff in the
more
box.
stuff.
Yeah, so it's more stuff to sort, like Anachrony that now didn't need 400 different Ziplocs.
Because that was a mess. This was less messy to begin with.
And that is basically the whole thing.
Oh yeah. We're done.
That is the whole
Okay,
thing.
so let's try to fit them in the box.
Yeah, so I'm unsure if we should put them in the bottom of the box or
Should
at
we
the
just
top. Let's see what they have got here. Yeah, the boards are going on top.
Okay, so...
So maybe I think maybe the board was on the bottom. So
Didn't
let's
you
put
just say that it wasn't...
No, these boards will be on top.
Yeah.
So you place that there.
I
don't know if there's like
I'm just assuming that they're going on because
like
they're
that, for example?
fitting either way.
Yeah, it doesn't really. It's not like you have to have them one way or another. I think. Oh yeah, you kind of have because this is taller.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Oh yeah, so that has to be on the side.
So this is going here.
Yeah, so
and then
they're going on
these
top
are
here.
going in here,
Oh,
basically.
that is perfect.
Yeah, that is neat.
Oh, I love when they have like this snug fit and you're just like
that, like
this
that.
is, they have measured this to the
This is like-
millimeter.
So now this isn't like there's nothing on top of this. that means these are gonna move when you put it sideways, but you will
They're
see.
so big, so I don't think that would be a problem.
Yeah, I agree. But it's obviously it's not
see.
gonna work in the big box. Because then it's gonna
Oh, no,
then you have
they're-
but if you have the board on top, no, I don't think it's
Nope.
even worth trying. So the box is a lot heavier now.
Oh yeah, it is.
So
Absolutely.
if we try to move this up like this, put it on the side, turn it around, and
shake
wiggle
it
it
all
around. Like that. Not like that. Not that you ever do that in any other way. Like it's not like, oh, let's play Brass Birmingham. It's my favorite game to play.
I like that when we tried out the feast throw it in. You were just like, don't do that. Nobody ever does that, and
Yeah.
you're just like, oh.
So yeah, what happened here was that a couple of cubes fell into the other side, which it's not a big problem.
And it probably
Probably
won't
happen if you don't shake it around all the day. All the day.
That is my hobby.
So other than that, it's pretty neat. But kind of like it's weird because this is put up, so it will go up to the top of the board. And
It's
here
alright
it's
here.
yeah, it's
good.
It's pretty good. It's the best it can be. But the thing here is that these are taller, so that they won't float around. So the question is, why isn't this and this as tall? Like, why isn't this just a box so that won't happen? I think like it should be easier to go into it because they're smaller, because these are bigger, so it's easier to grab them.
Yeah, probably.
So I think that's worth it for having maybe a couple of them move from one color to the other, basically.
Yeah, that is not a huge hassle.
But I don't think it's any use to put them into the other box because it's just going to be too
That
cold.
is not worth trying. I think.
So hey, now our friend has an insert,
Yeah,
and for Brass.
I like
Boom.
this one.
I like it a lot.
was,
Like it's very simple.
Very simple,
Uh-huh.
but also I'm always remembering when we play Brass. Oh, it's setup time.
Yeah.
Yes, and you have to do that, and you have to. So I think this just placing the resources and having this sorted could be really nice.
Yeah, and the fact is that even though you might have to use like 2 minutes more to put a game away to actually sort them and put them in, you'll be happy that you did that when you open the box the next time and be
Yeah,
like,
because
oh,
you just
took
wanna
them up,
play-
boom, 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 and you're
Yeah.
done. So that is a very good insert,
Yes.
and that's the end of the reboxing of this game.
Yes.
Thank you so much for watching. I'm Johannes,
I'm Sedema.
and you've been watching Board Gaming Ramblings, and bye bye.